Today, we're going to talk about habits that will make you more feminine. We need to talk about this because in the past centuries, we have become so masculine. Everything is about productivity, hustle, Excel files, plans, and we really have forgotten that we are not machines. We are something we're more exquisite, something miraculous, something magnetic. We're women. We are part of this wonderful creation, the entire universe. You know it. It is magnetic. It doesn't work 1, 2, 3, 4 step A, B, C. It works in ways that we're starting to understand, starting to remember magnetic ways. And this is the way we are going to change the future of humanity, with the power of the feminine, with the power of love. And this power that is really connected to Mother Nature, with what really reality actually is. So let's talk about it. The first habit that I want to talk about is related to this. So let's look what reality is. Is reality a straight line? Really, we can finally hard straight lines. Everything is a circle. Everything is a cycle. You have day, you have night. And then comes day again, and then comes night again. You have spring, and then summer, and fall, and winter, and we have spring again. Oh, another cycle. We cycle the cycle of the moon, the cycle of the seasons, the cycle of the day, the menstrual cycle. We have cycles everywhere. The idea that life is linear and we can have just constant production is not true. We live in cycles. So the first habit that I want to offer you is to remember that you're a human being. And particularly, you are a woman. You're living this, really, you are the embodiment of cyclical living. So just notice, in which part of your cycle are you? It doesn't matter. Maybe you are after menopause. It could be. In which part of the cycle you are? In which of the cycles? Just notice, stop for a second, in which part of the cycle I am. Right now, when I'm recording in the summer. So is it time to bake cookies? No, it's time for the summer. It's time to go and swim. It's time to sleep. No, I'm doing this in the afternoon. It's time to create. So this is mindfulness from the point of view of linking with nature. And it doesn't have to be that difficult, that you need to know in which part of your hormonal cycle you are and what Venus says somewhere in the sky. You don't need to go and look at your astrology all the time. You don't need to look at the, I saw a beautiful, beautiful video of an expert in astrology. I really love what he said. He's a man who knows everything about astrology. And he says, I was asked to do this video about when to do what, according to the astrology. But he says, well, actually, it doesn't matter. What matters is that you listen to your own wisdom. And then you take the action. Afterwards, you will review and you will see that you were aligned. So what I'm asking you is that you don't need to become a certified astrologer, that you know where Mercury is and Jupiter is and where the moon is, and you get all confused with all the information that you have. It's a moment of mindfulness that you feel what the moment is asking you to do. It's the most moment asking you to have a nap, have a nap. It's a moment asking you to go to the toilet. Is a moment asking you to create. So being in the present moment is fundamental to develop your feminine muscle, because nature is precisely what it does. It feels deeply what's the moment about. Have you noticed when there is a change of seasons, you look at nature and it looks like every single tree got the memo, and at that moment the leaves are starting to fall. Be with nature, be aligned with what is necessary in that moment. Feel what it is. And this is, this is so beautiful. This is when I get my Aztec horse. What are ancestors of basically every single ancient wisdom? Instead of labeling directly, this is this way, they connected to what it was and reinvestigated that moment. Not because you just saw a tree is a tree. This specific tree in this moment, what does he need? What does this tree is wanting? I can tell you right now, I'm a mother of a 10 and 12 years old, two children, 10 and 12. And my God, they are mutants. They are my children. I birthed them. I see them every day. But I can tell you every single day, and even in the morning and in the evening, they are different. I need to be present to see what they need. So this is the feminine, the ultimate feminine, to be connected in the cycle of life with a very present moment, where it is your husband or your business or your children or the plants or your very own body. Be present with what is the moment asking you. What is the moment asking you? Be there, feel it. By paying attention, you will be able to do it. But it's also very powerful if you use the element of creation that makes us women. That is the element of the earth. The earth is the ultimate feminine. So do grounding activities. What could be a grounding activity? Walk barefoot, garden, lie down completely horizontal in nature, go for walks, ground yourself. This is very interesting because when you are grounded, it's really like you're a tree grounded in deep soil, and those roots are going to nourish you, and you're going to be able to generate wonderful, beautiful fruit, physically and literally. When a woman is grounded spiritually in her own values, earth, spiritual earth, is going to feed her, and her body, the bones and liver are going to be healthier, but also her relationships. Also, she will become way more magnetic to everything that she's wanting. Have you noticed these beautiful women in a party, how magnetic they are? They get the guys to invite them dancing, they get offered the flowers, they get offered the job, whatever it is. But when you are standing tall out of that grounding, like if you yourself were a tree, you attract everything that you are wanting. Why? Because that's our element, the earth. Feel it. You are earth. The other element that we have, women, that is fundamentally feminine is water. Why there are so many women burn out is because we're using the element that is not ours, which is fire for men. We are water. We are supposed to flow. Do you know that water is more powerful than diamonds? If water is directed with focus, it can break diamonds. You are way more powerful than power. You are way more powerful than effort when you flow. when you focus. So exactly the same as with earth. What are you going to do? Swim, get a shower, drink water, get in connection with water. You are going to start behave like water. Water is magical, it's profound, it's spiritual. If water behave in a different way, there will be no life on this planet. Research water. I am fascinated by every single scientific fact that I find about water. It's fascinating. When it boils, when it freezes, how heavy it becomes, when it condensates, is fascinating. And start thinking about it. Well, that is me. I am water. I am fascinating. Women are fascinated because we fascinating. I'm fascinated because they are water. You are water. You are more powerful than you think you are. Connect with water and you will remember. If you are burned out, if you're working way more than you should be working, it is time that you start grounding and flowing. And just follow this advice of grounding and flowing. Start gardening, start researching earth, start connecting that with water, because what is beautiful is such a poem. What is earth and water is fertile ground. And when you get together these two things spiritually, you become fertile ground. And fertile ground for what? For everything that you're wanting. For children, maybe. For money, maybe. For everything that you are wanting is for what you are wanting. If you stay in your power and are willing to let go of this idea that you need to take action. Let go. How can you do it? I give you three ideas that you can do every day. If I tell you that your Mother Earth, if you are the great mother, what does a great mother does? The great mother creates, and create in an effortless way. So draw, paint, cook, knit, just create, and do it without any worry of artistic criticism. Oh my God, will I get enough likes? Will I be able to sell this painting? Don't worry about that. You know, I created this. This is a painting I created. And I received so many compliments, and I don't care about selling it. I had a lot of fun doing that painting. All my hands full of paint, even my hair was full of golden paint. Create. Just for the sake of creating, just for the experience of doing, you are going to start feeling that fertile ground of the divine feminine growing in your soul. Beauty. Adorn yourself. Do your hair. Go to the hairdresser to have your hair done. Put yourself some makeup. Put the earrings you like. Buy yourself a dress. Beauty. Just think about it. This is precisely what the flower does every day. Do it in the way that makes your soul feel alive. When you adorn yourself in a way that makes you happy, you will radiate. You will radiate health, vibrancy. You will become more magnetic. And what is really beautiful of adorning yourself is, again, is a representation of this fertile ground. Mixing the physical of the earth with the emotional of the water. Do it like that. I mean, I just see emotional with the water, and I imagine a dress that is just flowing. The most important thing, that is something that makes you happy. Don't follow an advice that you should wear this dress or that dress. Follow an advice of your heart. What you feel that feels good for you. And finally, connect with your intuition. Connect with That thing that is your quiet voice. You cannot explain it. Your Excel file that says that is the opposite. All your rationality says that you should be doing X, Y, Z, but your intuition says, go this direction. Ah, God. It is powerful. So, ladies, these are the habits that I offer to you. To remember that you are part of the cycles of the universe, your mother herself. Ground yourself, because that is our element. Flow like water, because that's our element. How? By creating anything that you can create, adorning yourself and connecting with your intuition. I hope this has been helpful for you. If you like it, please like it, share it. I wish you all the best, and I see you next week. God bless.